Latitude. Along with me today is Paul Adrian, our CEO, and Rod Taylor, our Vice President of Sales, is in the audience. We'd like to start off with a video that summarizes our product and describes the problem that we're tackling.
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
Video killed the radio star a long time ago, but that video has undergone some massive changes. High definition video is now the standard, but there's a huge problem. How do you take large HD video files from the field to the web and television screens without losing quality? YouTube and other current web products have limitations on HD video. They can't do what Latitude can do. Today's news crews use old technology to send video. It requires expensive hardware like satellite and microwave trucks. Video production crews are often forced to ship files in overnight mail. Latitude Flight provides the conveyance solution for the high-def dilemma with one-button simplicity. Our technology allows quick upload, then zips HD video through the internet to deliver anywhere in the world. Latitude Flight will compress files to a size that's about 5% of the original, and there's little loss of quality. In side-by-side tests with other conveyance methods, Latitude Flight is dramatically faster and shows better quality. Latitude also offers full-screen high-definition streaming, which can be embedded in other sites, and Latitude searchable storage makes archiving video simpler than ever. TV stations, television networks, production houses, freelance photographers and editors, and consumer video hobbyists are all potential customers. TV stations will save hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. Independent journalists, freelance photographers, and consumers can use Latitude Flight for a few dollars and send HD video files lightning fast. And one more thing, we use the Latitude video tool on this video. It started as a file hundreds of megabytes in size. We reduced it to just a few megabytes, making it ready to zip through the internet. And look at the quality. In the age where video rules, isn't it time to make your HD video rock? Latitude Flight is where high definition meets high speed.
So that was our homage to MTV. We'd hoped to do a demo live here for you today, but unfortunately won't be able to because of some internet connectivity issues in this room. But I do want to show you essentially how it works. And Paul, if we can bring the Latitude tool up. So that's software that's already downloaded onto your computer. And it's drag and drop. You grab your video file and you drag it into the Latitude video tool. And you hit start. It will encode and upload on its own. Is it actually encoding here? Are we getting internet?
No, it's just one upload.
Okay, it will encode but won't upload because of the internet. But it's that simple, and we created this for news crews out in the field, not for engineers. We want it to be so simple that if you're out in the field, you have time constraints, you don't need an engineer to help you, and you don't need hardware, or you just need this. You just need the software. You don't need a satellite truck. So the problem, of course, is upstream bandwidth, and it's constrained. What is the solution? The solution is compressing. But the problem with compression is that when you compress these HD video files, often the video is degraded to a quality that is not able to be used for broadcast. Latitude Flight solves that problem. So right now, if you're using an FTP system, 1 gigabyte of video can take up to 10 hours to send on a regular FTP system. On ours, it can take 2 to 3 minutes, depending on your bandwidth for upload, of course, but the compression is very, very quick. And we also allow you to archive all of your footage on Latitude's website, and we also let you tag and label the video, and that's very important in broadcast because if you're working with a number of crews, they can easily find file video on President Bush, President Obama. Whatever they've shot, they can share. So as we look at our sales and marketing strategy, we tend to think of it as long tail in nature. The head is the networks, the large corporate users, of which we're already testing with. We are field testing right now with NBC Universal in New York, with Cablevision News 12 in New York, and also with CBS NewsPath. CBS NewsPath provides all of the video to all of the CBS affiliates around the country. We're also field testing with 2 local stations in Austin. And I have to brag about our team because I think the reason we're able to walk into TV stations is because not only do we have market and technology, but we have market know-how. We have the folks who can actually walk into those stations and ask for someone by name, and we have done that. Paul Adrian, our CEO, is an Emmy Award-winning investigative reporter from the Fox station in Dallas who decided to quit and go to Harvard and pursue a master's degree. I co-founded the company with him. I'm an international correspondent. I've covered everything from the Pope's funeral to the tsunami in Banda Aceh. And I have a great deal of experience with HD. As you see, Rod Taylor, he turned a $2,500 a month company into a $5 million a year company. And so great startup experience, and our technology team, they're superstars. Joe Palaio works in video technology, and he works right here in San Antonio. We have several team members in San Antonio. And Ben Wordmuller, our Chief Technology Officer, you might have heard of Elg.com. Ben's full name is Ben Wordmuller von Elg. He's the creator and founder of Elg.com. It's the world's leading open source social networking platform, and Ben created it. Ben's working with us now, and Elg, of course, is used by everyone from Harvard University to the World Bank. We have Greg Nakagawa, who's also involved with startups here in San Antonio, and he also launched products at Dell, Acer, and Sharp. We'll take questions now if you have any.
Sure. So who developed the codec and what is it?
Well, there's an encoder.
Yep.
And the encoder that we basically use as a business strategy is an open source encoder. It will handle 80% of known codecs out there. And one of the challenges that we face is there are many, many, many types of video, and we've got to handle as many as possible to zip through our system and provide for our customers.
And I saw that you were doing video cloud, so is the encoding happening locally on that laptop, or is it in the cloud itself?
It's locally on the laptop, and that really is the way we address the bottleneck, because the bottleneck is upstream bandwidth. So anything that happens up in the cloud doesn't help you. And so we have our software, our system that we've built around it, which is entirely custom, the whole management system of all of this media. But we take this software, give it to our customers for free on their own systems to run, do the compression, and then zip a tiny file through the internet. She did pull up a file into the tool as an example. That's a 2.2 gigabyte file. When we run it through our system, typically it'll encode and upload in 3 to 4 minutes.
I was curious, it looked like your product strategy went from complex high-end and then in the near future towards more a simpler.
Yes.
It seems like one might have done the opposite. Why did you pick that direction?
Well, you know what? This answers the question. How do you get your company off the ground quickly in a sustainable fashion? And what we have is a starving market. This market right now spends a ton of money to do what we will do for them very inexpensively. They use satellite trucks. They buy satellite time. They use fast file protocol and broadband, where they're paying a lot of money to send it through the pipes. They have hardware solutions and software solutions that all cost a phenomenal amount of money. At the same time, this industry is starving for revenue. You probably have watched what have happened in local television and print, where they're laying off people by the hundreds, really, because of this revenue shortfall that they have. So we walk through the door, immediately save them money with our product, allow them to actually effectively use the internet. And in the future, we give them a way to monetize this.
You should have said that first.
Yes.
That was good pain.
Good.
All right, thanks, guys.